What's up guys, this is Ryan with JDM for All, and in this video we will be changing out my yellow stock bulbs in my 2nd gen Honda CRV for some brighter, safer, and better looking bulbs. So let's go. What's up guys, this is going to be a short video on how to install headlights in your 2nd gen Honda CRV, and obviously we are going to be installing these, which are halogens, and they're supposed to be way better than the yellow stock bulbs. Okay, so first we are going to be pulling out this plug, and then we are going to pull off this rubber housing. Alright, so we're going to take off this rubber cover, and then we will be able to install the new headlight after we take out the old one. How the bulb's coming out so we can put the new one in. Alright, so here it is. This is what it looks like. This is the stock, and this one is yellow. The new ones will be bright white, which will be really nice, and it should be a little bit more visibility on the road. Alright, so here's the stock. Let's compare it to the new one. Alright, and here's the new one. Obviously, with these bulbs, you do not want to touch the actual glass because your hand oils can overheat the glass and crack it, so we're not going to touch the glass at all. But this is the new one. Here's the old one. And here's the new one without the cover on it. It definitely looks better. And it is blue, but it's going to be so bright that you're not really going to see a blue. Maybe a hint of blue. Mostly it's going to be bright white, which will be nice. And they look about the same, which is awesome also. Alright, let's put it in. Alright, so you mostly just have to fill because it's such a small area. So we're just going to fill and try to make sure it gets in here. It's a little weird putting bulbs in. Okay, so here's the bulb installed, and now we're going to clip it back in and put the rubber cover back on. So stay tuned for that. Alright, now I put the clip back on. We're going to put this cover back on. This cover basically just keeps all of the water out, and it seals it up from dirt and anything else. Alright, so let's put this back on. You want to put it around the clips of the headlight, but you have to make sure it pops back in, otherwise the headlight won't clip back in. Okay, and now it's back on. All we have to do is plug the headlight back in now. And I apologize if this is not the best view, but it is very hard to work on this and record. Alright, it's back in. Alright, and this is once it's all installed and back in. That's what it looks like. It's all plugged in. The cover's back on. It's all installed properly and plugged in, and it should work great now. So we're going to test it just to make sure before we head on to the next one. This is the yellow stock bulb, and here's the bulb that we just installed, and I can already see a huge difference, and it's not even nighttime, so I'm super happy about that. And now let's head on to the next bulb. Okay, over here on the passenger side is a little harder, and it has a little less space, actually a lot less space, so it will be a little bit harder, but right here there is a little bit of area to work, so we should be able to do it, but you guys probably won't have a good view like the last headlight. So now we're going to unclip the bulb. To unclip it, you basically just push this down and pull it up just slightly, and it will come out of the hook that holds it in place. Alright, and now we have the second one out, and it looks very clean. Okay, so it is a little hard in here, but I'm going to try to make sure that I do not touch the new light bulb on anything in here, because you do not want it to get contaminated or dirty by anything. Here we go. And here's the new one. We're going to be careful not to touch the glass. I've touched the glass before on old ones, but it can shorten the life of the bulb. Alright, so here's the new one. Let's install it right now. So it says that the stock bulbs are 3,000 and these are 5,000, so we actually should be able to see a lot better. Well, at least a little bit better. Alright, so let's try to get it back in here without touching anything. This is kind of a short space. Very hard with your hand fisted up like this. Okay, so now the bulb is back in, so we're just going to clip it in. I wasn't pushing it as far as I could have. Apparently the clip goes a little further back. Okay, now let's put this back in. A little trick A little trick that I noticed when I was actually doing these, I've never changed the bulbs in my CRV before, or my last CRV, is there's a little arrow at the top, so you want to put that, line it up perfectly with the top of the housing where the bulb goes. Alright, let's put the rubber piece back over it, make sure that we push it pretty hard and get it back over the bulb again. Make sure it's in place, we don't want water getting in, we don't want dirt getting in. And it's back in place. Alright, so now we're going to plug the bulb back in, and then we will test this out. Alright, and it's back in. Alright. Okay, so it's pretty bright out here, so you can't exactly see what the finished effect will be, but basically, this one is working, and it looks a lot better. It does not look yellow, which is amazing, and it's working. So, happy about this side? Alright, and the passenger is working as well, which is awesome. I'm very happy about this. So, alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys on the next video.